Hello, today for Drawing with Mrs. Burke, we are going to draw a turtle. Now this turtle is kind of a fun turtle. Of course, most turtles wouldn't have the door on their shell, right? So this is just kind of like a fantasy turtle. But it takes a lot of drawing, and we're going to get right to it. So, draw what you need today. You need a pencil, you need an eraser, you need something to outline with, and I'm going to have you at least have a green, a lighter green, and a brown. Now, this turtle takes a whole bunch of colors, as you have noticed, but this is where your imagination comes in. So I want you to just have your crayon box or your bag of crayons or whatever you have close to you. So when it gets to that point, you can just choose what you want. But at least have a green, a light green, a brown, a marker, a pencil, and an eraser, and a piece of paper, and come back and we will start drawing a turtle. You will put your paper in landscape, which is this direction. Focus us. Let's see if it will focus. There's nothing on there. Probably not. Let's do this. Focus. There we go. Now, the first thing we're going to do is draw, to me it looks like a gumdrop. And it looks like this big. Now remember, over here's his head. You've got to make his head, so I'm going to have to kind of squish his head in there, but that's okay. You make his body. Okay, his body goes right there. I'm trying to just make it so you can see it better. This is his shell. It's not his head. What am I talking about? This is his shell. Then this is his head. Okay, you want to start it here and go up. That's the turtle head. So we have the shell, the turtle head. I'm going to add some feet. Now the feet are going to be down here. And we're just going to draw two. And one there and one here. So we have 2 feet and a tail. And the tail is going to come out from under here because that's where their tail is. It's not very big. So you draw a tail. The next thing we're going to do is draw the face. It's over here. 2 dots for eyes. And a smiley face. Like I've said before, these are just fun pictures. These are not realistic pictures. So you can draw your face however you'd like to. Now, this is where we're going to have some details on the shell. So I'm going to have you draw like a smiley face that goes all the way across. Connects from one side to the other. And then you're going to do it again, but you're leaving some space there, okay? This is creating that, like a border thing we're going to color in there. Now you're going to create, it looks almost like lace, and it looks like this across. Okay? Now what we're doing is drawing a door. So I'm going to draw in between here. We're drawing like this. Curvy door. It kind of reminds me of a hobbit door. And we have a doorknob. And there's 3 lines in the door. And they make them kind of kitty corner. I don't know how else to describe it. They're not straight lines. You could if you want. But I drew 1 line like this, another one like this, and 1 like that. I just drew 3 lines. You could totally draw straight lines if you wanted to. Now we're making 2 windows. First thing you do is draw a circle on both sides. Both sides. They take circles. We have circles. Then you're going to draw a big plus sign in those windows that connects on both the top and the sides. So that's your windows that in both sides right there. Now we need a chimney. The chimney is right here on the top, and it goes flat right there. And we're going to draw a big rectangle that attaches to it, and that's the top of the chimney. And the last thing we're going to draw is a hat on the turtle. So we draw that on this side, and we draw this here, because that's where we're going to draw from here to here. Then we're going to draw kind of a curvy line. Now we're going to draw a bigger portion up here. Okay. And we're going to do another line like that. So you have your hat. The next thing is a flower. The flower kind of just comes out. Now look, I'm running out of space. So I'm going to put my flower on the other side of the head, because I ran out of space on this side. So I'm going to have the flower coming out over here. And you can make any kind of flower you want, but I'm doing one with, I think it has 5 or 6 petals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to make a circle in the middle that connects all those. And then you have your flower. So now we're going to go through our steps. And look, now all of these patterns I'm drawing at the moment are from Whimsy Workshop Teaching. And she's on Teachers Pay Teachers. So that's where I've gotten the patterns from. So we've drawn the shell, we've drawn the head and the feet. Okay, we've added the face, we added the details, and we added a door and 2 windows. We added the chimney, and we added the hat and a flower. So I think now we are ready to color. So the reason I had you take green, make sure you had green. That's the color I wanted the shell, was the green. It was the darker green. And, oh, we can't color yet. Mrs. Burke, stop. You can't color. What am I forgetting? Yes, we forgot to outline. We need to go through and outline everything we have done in pencil. So now we're going to do everything we've done in pencil. Now if I go too fast for you, remember, you can pause so you can catch up, and it is okay. Because when we were in class, and this would happen, I would just stop and wait for you. But we are not in class, so I don't know where everybody is at. So it's actually kind of nice. You can pause it, you can go eat dinner, you can pause it, you can do it tomorrow, whatever you're pausing for. And come back. There we go, his face. Now we're going to outline the windows. Outline windows. Outline. Oops, I kind of went off that one, but that's okay. And the door. Okay, now I can erase And then we can color. So remember, the reason we erase is because we need to get rid of all the little lines of the pencil that we see, because that makes our picture look better. It doesn't show all of the other marks we had on here. You don't have to, just like you don't have to outline it either. But outlining it gives it a little more definition, meaning definition as it stands out more. And you know, Mrs. Burke, in class, I would color right along with you. I like to color. So this is fun for me to do with you. So we erase all of this. Get all those pencil lines gone. We look and see, are they all gone? They look pretty much gone. They look pretty good to me. Sometimes it's hard to get them all, but then when you go to color it, then you have all the colors there, and it's okay. So I did my main shell green. So I'm doing my main shell green. So I'm doing this right here green. This was not the green I had. This was the green I had. It's a darker. That's my green. It was a darker green, and then I had a lighter green for his body. Now if you chose a different color for the body, that's fine. Just do the body that color. So here is the top of his shell. This all in here, and this is the bottom of his shell. Okay, so in these areas where it kind of goes in, it's a little bit harder. You have to go a little slower sometimes, because you go slower, then you don't go make mistakes. But it's okay. I like to go on the edges. I don't have to go so far. Okay, so keep going. We're getting almost done with the green. Almost. This one's kind of time consuming. This is one that took me a while when I did the sample, and I knew this would take you a while. So this one's going to take probably a long time. That's okay. You have all the time in the world, right? Art takes a while, but that's okay. You can be as creative as you want to be. Okay, now we've gotten the shell. Okay, we've gotten the shell. Now the body, the neck, or the head, the body, and the feet. I did a lighter green. So this is that lighter green I chose. So go ahead and do the body and the feet. And when it gets to some of these other parts where you can have a choice, I'm just going to let you do yours. But right now, let's do this part with you. And the feet. And the tail. Okay, now really the rest is kind of up to you. You can do whatever you want for the colors for the hat and the flower, the trimming on the house and the windows. Let me show you my other one that I finished so it can give you an idea. So I did a two-tone door, so it was gray and brown. You don't have to do that. You can do what you want. I also put brown on the chimney along with gold. You could make it the same color if you'd like. My hat was two different colors with a two different color flower. This picture is just like all out there. It has all kinds of colors in it. So I would love to see a picture of this one once you get it done. This is an awesome picture. So have fun, enjoy drawing a turtle, and I will see you next time.